On the second day of Drunksmas, my true love gave to me 2 TSV guns and a Dyson sphere around the sun.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of Drunksmas of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
Tom got too excited for day 2.
I know.
I
got a long way to go.
I'm Alex Albrecht. This is day 2 of Drunksmas 2017. Sitting in with us is the lovely and talented man of the hour, Tom Super Volcano Krajewski.
Who I think is already wasted.
Yeah.
We are all pretty lit.
I know.
I blame Yuri and his secret stash.
Oh, yeah. We took sips of that.
And not eating
whiskey.
much food this morning?
No, I just had mac and cheese.
Yeah.
That just
But
happened.
after
Breakfast
you,
cheese.
Thank
and
you,
by the way,
Cheryl from Space Camp.
And by the way, there was nothing breakfast about the mac and cheese. It was just mac and cheese for breakfast that felt like breakfast mac and cheese. All right.
Breakfast mac and cheese. I love it.
So day 1, we had Yuri Lowenthal.
Yeah.
Day 2, I'm very excited to have some friends of mine.
Who are already hitting the mics.
Already hit the mic.
They're disasters.
Start over.
They're
Ladies
already
and gentlemen,
disasters.
This is my
Sadiq
first
Parikh and Milana Weintraub. What's up?
Welcome,
Sadiq
guys.
playing the drums of the mic.
I don't have headphones, so I don't know how bad it hurts.
That's true. That's true. Wouldn't it be great if all of a sudden I just like move over and slowly turn you down?
We're like,
What's going on?
Yeah, you don't have headphones, so
just mute
what's
him.
the problem?
Falling. I'm like,
Yeah.
But you should totally eat the mic a little bit
You have
more.
a beautiful timbre to your voice.
Well,
Which
thank
I
you,
was-
sir.
He's a voice made for radio.
I don't think I knew this.
And
I've
a
known you for
face
years.
made for stardom.
A face made for stardom and a voice
Sure.
made for the timbering dulcet
And they're
tones.
mutually exclusive. He's a mute on the screen.
They are, yeah. I was really big in the 20.
In the 20.
In the 20.
Alex, why don't you tell us why your friends are here?
Well, I'm very
Because-
excited because I was the guest star of an entire series
Singular.
that these two knuckleheads put together for Echo, which is EKO.com, called That Moment When. Do you guys want to tell us a little bit about that moment when?
Yeah.
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 Did you say our names yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did. Okay.
Then you hit the mic.
It was what? You were drumming on the mic.
He
It's
doesn't
been a
have
weekend.
headphones,
It's been a
okay?
weekend.
He doesn't have headphones, so he can't hear the things people sitting around the table.
Yes.
Right, yeah. You're like, is anybody talking? I can't hear anything from my mic. Yeah, it's picking up the normal room tones.
I've been pressing my ear against the microphone. It's not working.
I'm shocked that doesn't work either.
Yeah.
And this, by the way, is not a joke. I'm actually just turning you up.
turning me-
I am turning you up a little bit.
Oh, am I low?
He's
Yeah, a
very
little bit.
soft-spoken.
A little hot.
Soft-spoken.
Well, also, that's a sad microphone stand. We got, this
Sorry.
is, guys, we don't usually have
we
other...
have the sad mics, and you guys have
guys
the...
have the sexy
Yes.
Our
fancy radio.
show, all
Guests.
right? It's our show.
And we are your guests!
Hey, we gave you booze.
That's true.
Yeah, by the way, have you enjoyed the spread that's happening? It will continue to grow throughout
We've
the
had
day.
a little
Yeah.
bit of cake, a little bit of waff, and
Yeah.
a little bit of mac and cheese.
A little bit of waff. I love it.
A little breakfast waff.
I doubled up on the waff. I got double waff.
I only did the mac and cheese. I feel like the
That was my
Trejo
fault.
donuts are going to have to happen here. in
Oh, I
about
already had
2
half of one.
seconds. Good for you,
Yeah,
madam.
it was.
Yeah,
It was
I had some of
amazed.
that,
It was amazed.
So
I have a
Okay.
terrible habit with donuts where I'll say I'll only have half, and then,
And then
I'll
you
only
eat the
have
other
half
half?
of another one,
Yeah.
and then I'll only have half of another one.
But then you're getting like a
Technically, you're
plethora.
accurate.
You know, you're getting variety.
So the
It's the
limit
same
is
donut.
a single donut. The limit of your function. of
That's
the,
a serving size.
Donut consumption.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to get a little math nerdy
Yeah.
here, but
Yes,
it
do
is-
it.
It is a full donut because if you're always cutting in half, right?
You think that you putting
wait, maybe
together
I'm wrong.
two halves
You never
makes
get
a
to the end.
whole?
Yeah, no, the
makes you a math nerd.
Well, I don't think she's saying she cuts the donut in
didn't
half,
get
eats
it.
half, then cuts the
That's-
donut left in half,
what I
then eats
assumed.
half.
Yeah.
Because
You
then she will.
continue-
There's
continue-
infinite numbers.
so you're
of,
not
Infinite
eating
number.
the whole
You're
donut
never eating
ever.
the whole donut, but you're eating infinitely.
No, I think
You'll be
she's talking
eating
about
forever.
eating
That's
3
true.
different halves of donuts.
You also die of not
So
enough
it's
food.
actually 1.5 donuts.
I know. I kind of get it, but I wanted to really go
Yeah.
down this tangent.
I know.
Great.
Full
Tangent. Another math.
Another math term. Tangent.
Your first thing was like, "I'm sorry, I'm going to be a math nerd because I went to Brown real quick." But and then it just
Wow.
and then you were just wrong.
About my skin color right off the bat. Eh?
Oh.
Oh, did I say I went to Brown? I mean, because I am Brown.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Wait, did you go to Brown real quick, or did you real quick?
I went to Brown real fast. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Just
like a
real
semester.
fast. Yeah.
And then you
Semester.
were like, I can't handle this.
Yeah.
Did you
No,
just
I
go
didn't.
for the irony, or did you? And you were like, I've done it. Check.
I've always wanted to also work for UPS so that I could like just round out the whole.
You just
Browns.
round out the
he
brown.
was just in it for the sweatshirts that say Brown.
Pretty much.
Walk around.
And then I found out that like anyone could buy them, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Damn it! I didn't have to pay all that money."
So my brother, I'm not bragging, but my brother went to Princeton. But I have a
not a
Princeton.
brag.
It's not. It's like he
sucks.
did that.
Fuck
I
And by the way, she didn't go to Princeton.
no, that's what I just whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I have a sweatshirt that says Princeton that I wear
Yeah.
because I love this sweatshirt. And people are always like, "Did you go?" And I'm like, "Oh no." Now I just feel lame because I'm not wearing my
Yeah.
own school.
Spit in your
No, my
face.
brother.
Like my
went.
brother
So
went.
my little sister went to Princeton,
Yeah.
and it was really funny. Look, my parents love me.
What?
My
Yeah.
parents love me and
They
support
do?
me. And
Sure?
I know they love
Prove
me.
it.
Okay.
yeah.
And my mom even worked at the place I went, American University in
Right.
DC.
No one questioned this. You're
But,
going
but,
yeah.
no, but here's the deal. Here's the
This
deal.
is just because
When
therapy
my
session.
little sister got into Princeton,
Yeah.
our entire house became orange.
Oh.
Like when I got into American University, it was like, good for you.
But actually, like
Good
have a
work.
color? What's your color?
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue.
Maybe they were
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
expecting less of your sister.
Oh.
That's an
Damn.
amazing spin.
They were like,
on that.
oh shit, she got into Princeton? Let's
Yeah.
orange this house up.
Anything is possible.
yeah. I'm going to run NASA.
okay, Dad does run NASA.
I know, but it was a
I
joke.
know. Okay, wait. So we haven't heard about your show. We got
Yeah.
sidetracked.
Okay, our show is an interactive sitcom.
I love this. It's like choose your own adventure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like a video game with a narrative that you play.
It's more than choose your own adventure.
Oh,
It's,
it's
choose
not a
your
book.
own amazing.
It's not a book where you can just look ahead and see what the ending
No,
is and
'cause it's
decide not
entirely-
to make
it's
that
entirely
decision.
seamless, and it reacts to your input.
The tech is actually really
Yeah.
good.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so you can easily get sort of confused as to like what's happening next because you don't know until you actually do it. So you can't
Yes.
like
You
go
can't
in-
mess
and you
it
can't
up.
come back. Like you can't go back unless you redo the whole
Well,
thing.
there's a skip back function, but you know, technically,
There is?
Yeah, you guys haven't
Way
played
to
in a
do your
while.
research,
I know.
Alex.
I
I've
didn't
never
know
tried
that.
to
It's a
skip
new-
back. I just
Like if you
assumed
make a
couldn't do
terrible
it.
decision, it allows you to go back.
Yeah, you can like go back now.
Oh.
I know.
Oh,
Now?
wait,
They
you
just,
said
they just
now.
added- they just added it.
There
They
it
added
is.
the
That's why.
functionality to
That's
it.
why.
But yeah,
Functionality.
functionality.
Function-
It's kind of
Who
cool
would've
that
thought?
like
Word.
normal.
Your job is just to say the longest words here.
Yeah.
Ready?
Functionality.
I'm a parent on this show.
How do people see the show?
You go to helloecho.com, and there you'll see a show called That Moment When.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very, very simple from there.
Yeah,
It's
there's-
just like using a regular computer.
Oh. Does it come with its own special computer that you need to use?
It's entirely free. You don't have to download any
Ooh,
software.
that's
it's
great.
Like, yeah, it's all
You can play
ready
it
to
on
go.
your phone or
You
your
just hit
computer.
play.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So
On
how
tablet,
did it
computer.
come to be?
There's also an OS
I like
app
that.
you can download.
You mean
the Echo
an
app
iOS?
on iOS.
Yeah,
yes.
because
An
operating
EOS,
system.
as I like to
Oh, an
pronounce
an iOS. Hey. So how did this thing come to be? I mean, it seems like an interesting.
long time
I feel like
choice.
you should know the answer to this question
I
because you're
don't.
in it.
I know.
Well,
No.
it's
Well, I know how I came to be. Sandeep was like,
Right.
"Do you want to come and do this?" And I was like, "Yep."
Yeah.
Yep.
I
because
don't
I'm
know.
fun.
Sandeep
To be
and
clear,
I-
Alex's parents love him. They love him.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's
yeah,
just-
no,
I want to be
we-
clear about that
yeah.
before we go on.
I
We
just
should
spoke
set
on the
that
phone
before
I
we
came
talk.
on. Yeah.
Tom knows.
I
Tom
talked to him.
chatted with him
Yeah.
about how
We
awesome I am.
Skyped.
Okay.
The
Anyway.
way that he acts out might make you doubt his parents.
Yes.
Just
The way
know.
he always states it maybe makes you doubt that his parents love him.
Look,
But
guys,
other than
we
that,
all know my parents love me.
For sure.
What is
Sure.
the answer to the question?
Yes. Wait, what was the question? Oh, how did the show come to be?
Does Alex's parents love him?
Yes.
Oh no! How did the show come to be? How did
Yeah.
the show come to be?
Well, it all started when Alex's parents started loving him.
Yeah.
And
So last year.
beautiful
Which was
show
2 years
born.
ago.
was born.
Yeah.
So there was a show egg and a show sperm.
Wow.
They came together and formed a show baby. So this company, Echo, just had a bunch of really cool... That's true.
way back.
Oh.
This started
Tell
way,
the story
way
right
back.
Because you guys
Yeah.
have known each other for a long time,
Oh,
right?
the
Yeah.
story of us.
Yeah, well, the
That's
story of
probably
how
more
the show
interesting.
came to be.
Yeah, the
I mean,
generous.
it's like it's a big romance. It's a
Ooh,
long
I
romance.
like it.
Yeah.
I
Well-
like love stories.
Is it tearjerker?
Please go.
Because I want to cry.
Yeah, you will
Exactly.
cry. Yeah,
Tom's
yeah,
been
sure.
wanting to cry for like 6 years.
Make me cry.
I mean, I'm
Your
going to
beautiful
spit this
story.
bourbon in your face. That's how you're going to
Whoa.
cry. But
Ow.
He likes that.
Yeah.
I don't really
You can
cry when I
try.
get turned
It's
on.
episode 2 and it already got aggressive.
So there you guys were, two young bucks
So
in Los
Sandeep,
Angeles.
I was an intern on Legend of Neil
oh wow!
Oh.
Yes.
season 3.
Nice.
Wow!
I can kind of untruthfully claim that I discovered Milana Weintraub.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Even though I begged to work for him and I could do graphic design, and I was like,
She discovered me.
Yeah, and I was like, please let me. I don't know how a web series works, but I hear you can buy a house from it.
She was British back then.
Yeah, who was this British person talking to?
Please, some more.
In the web
I was
series?
She was a British orphan.
I don't know. And, I just learned that that's how you beg for things in movies.
Of course.
So I first was like his graphic design post-production intern, and then and I would like sell T-shirts like
Nice.
at Comic-Con.
I love it.
And,
As you do.
And like
you
was like in the office.
And these are just T-shirts I found, like not Legend of Neil T-shirts, just like old T-shirts I
Random
wore.
T-shirts,
Yeah, they were disgusting.
Wait, should we explain what Legend of Neil is for people who might not
Oh,
know?
sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a show that I made about a guy who gets sucked into Zelda and has to fight his way out of the game,
what?
and I made it for Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it on
Really
iTunes.
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
It also had the best guest star in the world.
Is that you?
Allison was on it. Oh, Alex was.
Yes,
See, I was
Alex was a
helping Allison
wonderful
out, but-
part
I
of
was.
that.
Really?
I was. That was
Were
one
you
of my
Link?
favorite not being able to keep my shit together moments in the world. Well, they literally.
Followed by the second favorite, which
That one was
happened
way
also
quicker.
on that
But that
moment
was
when.
way quicker.
I
Okay,
mean,
what?
it was
The cage
20
one took
so-
way longer.
You know how like people are like one take wonders? Alex is a 47 take wonder.
I'm a
That's
one
not
take
true.
wonder until I'm not.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Like,
And it's only because he loves what he does so much he gets
And
carried
his
away by the
parents love him
giggles.
so much.
Thank you.
Wait,
Yeah,
what couldn't you get right?
His parents love
Yeah,
him.
what was the
couldn't you
first
get
one?
So
right?
in the first one, we were caged. So the Legend of Neil guest spot that I did was a reverse glory episode. So all the elves are black in Legend of Neil,
Right.
and so I played the token white
Glory
elf,
the movie.
and it
Glory
was
the
a
movie.
Got it. I
knockoff
was-
on Glory the movie.
Yeah.
But
Basically, in the Zelda universe, like the black elves are high society, and they're the ones that had all the power, and the white
Right.
elves were the ones that were oppressed. So everything got flipped. This was just like off of a running joke of like Zelda, because we just like this actress, and she happened to be black. And then like this moment came from Tony, who was just like, well, not Tony, but in the writing was like, oh, I didn't realize that Zelda was black because it's so pixelated, like you can't tell what color it is. So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
It's just like this is an excuse for diversity, basically.
so I played the
so anyway,
token white elf.
He took the token,
and
went
we
out.
were doing like a knockoff of Glory, so it was
Yeah.
like Civil War. Like we had Civil War elf hats for some
I
reason.
love
Like it was
that.
a full on thing.
Yeah, we went deep.
And so, but it was like this. Was it centaurs? I think that stole the elves and like.
Well, they're Lionels, in the
Lionels.
universe of
Right.
Zelda, but yeah.
so
They're
long story
basically
short,
centaur-like
I was
creatures.
captured in a cage with another elf, and he was taken out of the cage, and he was tortured and murdered
He was
off
Lioneled,
screen.
quote unquote.
He was Lioneled.
We just made up a verb for
Yeah, to
Lioneling,
be
but you never
Lioneling.
see what happens. You just see like the disgusting detritus
So off
fall onto them.
off camera. So it's on me, and I'm going. Did you just say detritus again?
Yeah.
It's like
Parroting the big
any
word.
word over 3
Yeah,
syllables,
yeah.
Tom is gonna
So I'm in the cage.
ubiquitously.
And I'm going, it's okay,
Repeat.
you can do it. And it's just, he's just horrible sounds. I'm
Okay.
like, I think he's going to be fine. Everything's going to be great. And then I just gore slams me in my face. And I sit there and I go, he was really nice.
And you couldn't do that right?
Why? It was probably
Literally-
like 45 takes.
literally 45
And
takes
by the
of
way,
throwing shit into his
throwing
face.
shit in my face. And I'd be like, and then they'd be like, wipe him off, clean him out. Oh, we got another package.
Something has arrived. Yeah.
So we got another package.
Oh, well, this is like a package. So it probably says who it's from inside.
Potentially.
Should I open it? We still have all these other packages.
We should open. Well, maybe we'll save these and then open the
Okay,
one that
I'll
just
open this
came.
one.
But anyway,
Here, give me
long
the
story
knife,
short,
Tom, while he's finishing the
I
story.
finally, long story long, I finally was able to make it happen, and then we get to that moment when,
And
and
the same
everything's going great.
fucking thing.
Well, and by the
Almost
way, it
killed
was
my day
no,
again.
but it was glorious because your
It was great.
father, Rick Overton, right? Or
Yeah,
Rich
the guy
Overton?
that
Rick
played-
Overton.
plays,
Overton,
yeah.
plays her father. Yeah.
Plays her father
Willow.
in the show. Yeah, Willow. Super nice guy, and he has this thick, horrible Russian accent, which
Yes.
was amazing.
It was a great
It was
Russian
a pretty
accent.
great.
No,
Russian
I mean horrible as in like I was
couldn't
playing a
keep it
game show
straight,
host, and he has this question, which is like maybe if one of yous could name grandchildren of us, and I just instinctually turn and repeat it in a game show host voice in the exact way.
He's like, ooh, great question.
Ooh, great question. Which one maybe you could grandchildren name after us? And halfway through I was like, that's genius. Like that's what happened.
I'm a
Halfway
genius.
through I was like, This is fucking genius. And so then, of course, I start giggling. I'm like,
Oh no.
and then I could see Sandeep being like, "Fuck, here we go." But it was only
That's
8.
lunch.
It was only like 6 or 8 takes, so we did get it.
Yeah, it was like 8 takes.
After
It was
the
much
47 of
better
having
than
gore
cleaning my
put on
face
your
in
face.
between. Yeah.
Yes, no, for sure.
Someone teach me how to close this knife because I
Oh.
can't.
Ooh.
I know. I
Stabbed
don't know how
Alex
to
in the
close
hand.
either.
All right, real quick before we get to more of
Oh,
that
we were-
moment when.
Oh, okay.
Jesus,
What did we just get? Star Wars?
I just is this from
Oh.
Michael?
It must
I
be.
guess
They
it
put
says
his name
Michael on
it.
the back. Yeah, this is a
Oh my
this is a
God.
Star Wars M&M dispenser, Darth Vader M&M's dispenser.
Love it.
This is
Are they all M&M dispensers? They are. They're all Star Wars M&M dispensers.
And there's all bags of M&Ms. It's one for each of us.
Yeah. What?
Oh, this is a stormtrooper one. He fell off.
Okay.
But he
so
goes
that's
on top.
Alex's.
He does.
Wait, what?
He's fell
Do you guys
off.
have like a permanent set somewhere?
No.
You guys.
It's
you
just
have-
my garage.
This is gonna be all your dressing. This is
Yeah.
such great set dressing.
Oh, and the Leia
Yeah.
one is for me.
Oh, that is
What?
amazing.
Here, you take the Leia one.
Yeah. We all like Leia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just a huge bag of M&Ms.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's a note. Merry Drunksmas, HHHH crew, Princess Allison, Darth Tom, and Stormtrooper Tom.
Yeah. I get 2 things.
It literally doesn't say Alex.
Yeah.
And then it says out. Is this from Art? Maybe?
Maybe it says alt or no,
Alt,
that's gotta
art.
say alt.
Alt
I don't know.
1948.
First
I don't know.
off,
I worked my way up to Darth by
First
being a
off-
stormtrooper.
Two
yeah.
for Tom.
Why is that a bad
For
thing?
Tom.
It doesn't mention Alex. Oh, it's so weird.
M&Ms.
It's from Alex's parents.
Oh.
That's
wow.
hilarious. I'm
Well,
going to say.
thank you, Michael.
I'm going to say it was supposed to be Darth Tom and Stormtrooper Alex, and then you're getting the Stormtrooper.
I think it'd be Darth Alex, the
No.
stormtrooper.
I don't
He
know.
got nervous.
We'll figure it out.
yeah.
He got nervous.
This is insane.
He was like, "Oh man, I this is my last piece of paper.
This
What can
gigantic bag of
possibly
M&Ms.
do?" Well, you know what we should
Just-
do? We should fill one and put it there on the so
Yes.
guests could come and have their fill.
But they have to use yours.
What?
Your M&Ms.
Okay.
Your third of M&Ms.
Fine, I'm putting the
Done.
Princess Leia one.
So there you were,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legend
So there
of
I
Neil.
was, interning for Sandeep, and selling T-shirts at Comic-Con.
How glamorous.
So glorious.
And then
gotta
yeah,
start
I
somewhere.
think we became creative. We became creative friends kind of early because I was like auditioning for things, and you would help me. You were kind of the first person that believed in me, I think, as an actor.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I just.
I
Felt,
love that Sandeep totally rolled his eyes at that. It was
He's
like,
like, I was
all right, I
lonely.
guess.
I just felt bad that I was making her do all this stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll help you in anything." I just felt horrible.
And also, it's really hard
And
to
also-
ask people to help you for things. So I was like,
Yeah.
who's the person that's indebted to me?
Who made me sell all those T-shirts?
You were really good at spinning it very quickly into a
Hey.
mutual friend relationship. You're like, I'm doing this because I assume you're going to do shit for me too.
yeah.
Yes.
It's like, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, we buy that. That makes sense.
And then we became roommates for a couple of years after we
Yeah.
both broke up with our people. And then
Mm-hmm.
and then we started. Did we work on the show when we lived together?
Yeah,
Or maybe just-
yeah, we did the pilot.
Yeah, we did we started
Yeah.
the pilot when we were roommates, and that was great. I think that Sandeep does a really good job writing for me because he knows me really well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I still remember the day, Sandeep, when I saw you and you're like, so my roommate's the AT&T girl.
Yeah, that's how I just
Yeah.
went here to everybody.
It's like, you know
I
the
don't
girl
think I
who's
said that,
in all
but-
the AT&T commercials and the most
She's-
endearing person on the planet? That's my roommate.
Oh,
You're like name dropper.
a brand dropper.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
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 well,
yeah,
my
yeah.
brother went to Princeton, so...
That's right. She bragged about her brother, and then she was like, "Can you get me an iPhone from her?" And I was like, "Jeez, Allison."
Jeez.
I don't
She's
use
got
iPhone, so there's
for
no way I'd
my
ask for that.
brother.
Yeah, for my
brother.
brother. He went to Princeton. He could use an iPhone.
Oh my God, you guys! These M&Ms say Alex, Tom, and Allison on them.
What?
What?
Yes!
Wow.
Are you sure they say
Oh my
Alex?
gosh, and our logo is on them! Our logo's on them!
Oh my God, dude! It's
That's
our face.
Oh
Get
my
in there.
God.
Somebody loves you so much. This is a lot of
That is
thought
amazing.
and planning.
Wow!
He drew them each by hand.
Yeah,
Oh my
Every
God.
here.
and that's totally not drawn on poison. Oh wait, sorry,
Oh,
Tom.
no, don't eat the red ones.
Zero Dark 30.
That's incredible.
Can't wait for the sequel.
Yeah, Zero Dark.
Wow.
10. Oh, and they're M&Ms. There.
And they taste like Allison. And
Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh my
Whoa.
By the
God.
way,
That's
that's
a
definitely
story.
what I want to hear. You taste like an M&M.
This one tastes sad.
you.
Oh, it tastes just like Tom.
Aww. He's like, thank you.
Take it.
Mine tastes like
gosh.
3-syllable words.
Yeah.
Anyway, because that's a thing.
Tom, how come you don't sing at the beginning?
Because he can't.
No, he can. He just doesn't want to.
And
You don't wanna
I need the
upstage
right
them?
accompaniment. And
Got it.
Do
Do you know one of those harmonicas that give you the pitch at the beginning?
It's called a mouth harp.
Yeah, that.
Thank you.
A mouth.
Oh yeah, a tone thing.
I don't know what it's called.
I
I'm not a good singer.
It was over 3 syllables, so I went for it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I missed
Amazing.
it.
I love. By the way, I love that Allison is grabbing handfuls of the M&Ms.
I just
and
knew that
putting
if I
them in
poured it out of the
thing.
bag, they'd be all over the table. So
This is very
just
good.
The
You
safer
should
route.
cut a little corner in the bottom of the bag and then funnel it.
Yeah.
Or we could make it.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Or we could
I've
hang
already
it,
started.
hang it, and every 30 seconds an M&M falls out, so we can keep time.
Oh my gosh, that'd be
That
hilarious.
sounds like a pain to set up.
Guys,
Remember the 80s when
it
you...
sounds like a pain. I love that. That's
Yes.
the thing. Well, I don't want to do that. That's going to be way too hard to set up.
I'm a
Not,
cartoon
That's
writer.
not how
I'm
that
lazy.
works.
Not like that's not realistic
Yeah,
or like cool joke, Alex. Nah, I don't like the follow through that comes with
I
it.
feel like that's a lot of work for
You
the
guys,
town
so
going.
fitting. Literally, the first M&M I picked up to eat says Allison.
Well, it's a 1 in 3 chance. 4 chance.
4. Yeah, I'm like,
Hey, Allison, eat me.
What? Oh.
I can say
Nice.
that now.
You could say that now and be true.
And not
Okay.
get punched by Allison.
Since we didn't get to do this last episode, I feel like we should do this episode, but get to a fan email.
You know what? This might be a good.
So we read emails from fans, and then you guys get to comment on them.
Okay.
This is actually good because this is a relationship question email.
Oh.
I had one of those.
Happy Drunksmas, everyone.
Hi.
My name is Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Pause for Allison. Hi, Tom.
Whoa.
Hi.
Pause for disappointment. Hi, Allison.
Yay. This guy's on it. Nice one, Jason.
And it seems like no one ever says it. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Thank you.
A tear just ran
Wasn't
down
even
his
in the
face.
package.
So happy.
I said it.
Thank you. That's true.
I usually
Thank
say
you,
hi,
Mom. I
Alex.
appreciate it.
Yeah, but you're not a fan.
Usually.
And
I
hello,
don't like
Drunksmas guests.
Oh, that's you guys.
Yeah, that's you guys. So I'm
I wish
37.
they were more specific.
I'm 37.
Oh, this person's
I said
37.
Tiva Milano. Well, that's weird. I didn't even know. So I'm 37, and after a divorce, I started to get back out there, and lo and behold, I've met someone. But I
Yay.
need some advice.
Ooh.
So I figured who better to turn to than the drunk hosts of my favorite podcast and some random Drunksmas guests.
Yeah, this sounds like a great
Could have
idea.
asked a better group.
No,
of
and by the
people,
way,
honestly.
this is a cherry. This is a cherry. There's going to be a lot of discussion about this one.
It's great.
All right. When I'm out at a bar with my girlfriend, or really anywhere, if I step away for a few minutes to get a beer, use the restroom, or whatever, there's almost always a guy in my seat when I return, and she's always in a conversation with them. Now,
It's a good sign.
I understand she is
No, it's
nice
not. Yeah,
and
it
isn't going to be an asshole and tell them to go away, but she also doesn't acknowledge my return.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no,
not
this is no
cool.
good.
That's
I know,
not good.
but there's a lot of hold on, and I always end up having to almost alpha the guy out of the way, which, while that isn't me at all, it's pretty easy because I'm 6'4" and cast an opposing shadow.
Yes.
So already I'm like,
what that's
well, you're
like.
already on the pro of the. I mean, it sucks, but at least you can walk up and be like, "Fuh," and they're like, "Oh, sorry."
Oh, bye.
What do I do here? All right, hold on. We were gonna get to it. What do I do here?
I'm shitting. Sorry, I don't want to
Yeah.
answer.
Oh,
I'm just
so
shitting.
that was what that was. Continue. Do you have a breath mint? What do I do here? The reason the guys come up is because she's attractive. She's super nice. They want to get close to her. I get that. She and I know the guys want to come up to her because it's inevitable. And I know guys want to come up to her because it's inevitable that I will see one of them in the bathroom and they will talk to me about how attractive she is and how lucky I am, all that stuff.
Wow.
Ew, weird.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I've tried to talk to her about this, and she acts like it's not a big deal. Is it possible she wants me to alpha these guys away? Am I so far out of the game that I don't know how it's played anymore?
Oh.
I am turning to all of you to help, so help. May
Ready?
your hangovers
Ready?
be minimum and Uber rides be discounted, Jason.
Ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Ready.
Talk to her.
But that's
He
what
said he already did
He
that.
said he did.
He says,
Yeah, he did?
yeah, he says, I've tried to talk to her about it, but she acts like it's not that big of a deal.
Man,
Okay,
I
yeah,
gotta
this
pay
is on
more
her.
attention.
Yeah,
It's
put
tough.
it on her.
Yeah.
Milan.
Says the two ladies.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Milan.
So, first of all, when your partner talks to you about something that bothers them and you say it's not that big of a deal, it's kind of insensitive. And like,
Yeah.
there are two people in this relationship. So if it's a big deal to one person, it
You
should be a
can't
big deal to
discount
the
someone's feelings.
Yeah, that is a good note
Start
to just
by
go back and be like,
validating. Start by validating.
Start
Yeah.
by validating
Yeah.
their feelings.
But that's a note to her, not to him.
yeah.
To her.
Well, but he could say, this is what my podcast friend said.
He could just play her this clip.
Yeah,
Mark
exactly.
the time
Yeah,
of this
yeah, yeah.
conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, I think there was a time in my life where I was like, why are all these guys? And
But follow that up with
first she was British,
like,
then she was very whiny
in
drunk.
my early 20s,
Yeah.
when I would wear my tits on a platter.
Yeah.
And not that it happened because of the way I dressed,
Sounds
but it happened because
uncomfortable.
of my willingness to get hit on.
Yes.
There was a lot of unwanted attention.
Right.
And I think later on I learned how to give energetic or subconscious cues that I do not want to be talked to.
Correct.
Right.
And the other thing is, he says, I know that she doesn't want to be an asshole and tell these guys to leave. I don't think that's what being an asshole is.
Yeah.
I think
Those are mutually exclusive things.
I
Yeah.
also believe that there's a you can sit there, and if this person's trying to come up and have a conversation with you, you can do okay, I'll have a conversation with you. But as soon as your boyfriend shows up,
You
go-
introduce
You
them.
say, hey, this is my boyfriend,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
make it clear.
Yeah.
This is what
Yeah.
she's not doing, and that's the problem.
And
For whatever
Yeah.
reason, she needs to do
Yeah. She
doesn't want
that.
she needs a little bit of validation, and she likes getting that from external sources.
Yeah.
And I think she also, it sounds a little bit like she likes that he gets a little jealous.
100%.
For sure.
Yeah. And as a jealous man at my heart.
Are you?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Really?
Yeah, big time.
I would have never
Only
thought that
with
about you.
girls I date. It's very weird. I have a very weird. It's not
You're
weird.
jealous
It's normal.
of-
Other guys.
Other guys.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
So
Fiery.
So when
now
I'm like,
the good news is
when I'm like
no.
setting Heather really well in
Yeah.
volleyball, and
Yeah.
she crushes a spike,
Yep.
you want to kill me?
Yes.
Wow.
No. I should roll this back for the first 2 years.
Okay.
Like for the first 6
Well,
months
you
when
don't-
I'm not
Then you're
feeling
like, I'm
secure,
solid.
and like
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going
You
on?
don't know her too well. You don't know if she's cheated
Right.
in the past. I get that.
Yeah.
I get it.
But now I'm like,
Your parents
not
really
a
didn't
jealous
love
person.
you. Hold on a second. Hold
Did
on.
mom and dad fight a lot,
Yeah.
Alex?
They fought a lot. They said, girls will never love you. And I was like, what?
But I think it's true. I think you need to have a lot of those uncomfortable conversations in the first 2 years of your relationship,
And by the way,
so that it's a lot easier later on.
and I've gotten really good at being extremely honest about how I react, even though I know I react
Like a
disproportionately.
Like a baby.
Yeah, like disproportionately. So like when we first started dating, I was like, you just need to know this is the type of person that I am. I know it's not great, but I will have visceral reactions to things that don't make sense.
That's great.
Here's the thing. I go back to my original point. Talk to her.
Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
he claims he's talked to her. It's still incumbent upon him to
Yeah.
be more vulnerable to her
Yeah.
and say, hey, look, I know we kind of talked about this, but we haven't talked about it in a way that satisfied me. Like
Yeah.
I literally had to write
you go.
a letter to a podcast. to get this
Yeah.
done. So
Yeah.
he has to be more vulnerable
Yeah.
and say, this is actually really hurting my feelings.
Yeah.
And like you roll with whatever comes out of that. If you're not your most vulnerable, honest self to somebody,
Yeah.
that's you sort of like masking yourself behind your own insecurities because
Right,
you're
right,
afraid
right,
of what
right.
might be told to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're playing this fear game. You're just batting in the ping pong fear back
Yeah,
and
the
forth.
fear pong is bad.
Yeah.
Fear pong is bad.
Has he thought about just not going to the bathroom in public?
Oh, there you go.
Well, but
Oh my
here's
God.
the crazy thing.
So
Never
here's the
leave
story.
her.
I will tell you, I bet you $20 he is less likely to get up and go to the bathroom or go get
sure.
beers.
He's
Because of
holding it.
this?
He is 100% holding it longer than he needs to because he
And
doesn't
he's
want
going
to
to have a
this
bladder
moment.
infection problem. Like this is
Oh,
going to lead
no.
to some serious
gonna be
bladder
sterile.
issues. Yeah.
Not cranberry.
So
What was the other
What's
story?
your story?
You know Jeff Winkler.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was going
that?
to out him right away.
Do it.
He's the producer on both That Moment When and The Legend of Neil and a million
Okay,
things
nice.
that I made. So he has a story. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have outed him for this. But he in college would
This is so great.
because this always happened where he'd be like go to a bar and make some lay some groundwork with a lady at the bar and then have to go to the bathroom because he's drinking beers because that's the way he can feel
Yep.
his own insecurity.
Yeah,
hole.
yeah, yeah.
And so and then he's gonna
Like
go
everyone.
Like everyone.
like everyone.
I'm currently
Yeah.
drinking a beer.
and we're all very
11
nervous.
a.m.
So then he'd have to go to the bathroom and he'd always come out and be like, then the girl's talking to somebody else and I've
Yeah.
lost my chance. And so he decided to start wearing Depends.
What?
Wait, what?
Oh my!
Like first as like
God.
a dare and then I think it worked. And so then, which
Oh,
leads to the inevitable
Sandeep,
question, right?
Yes.
You should
Yeah,
that's what I
not
was
have
thinking.
said this story.
No, it's
I love it. I love it.
No,
This is
Jeff
great.
will love it.
This is
Jeff will
great.
love it.
He's so
Wait, but
dependable.
continue. The inevitable.
He's now married. I married him to his lovely wife Emily. So anyway, so my initial question was like, well, okay,
You get
in
lucky.
success,
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? Like, so you bring the girl home, and then at what point, like, how do you
Like
or you go
sneak
to her
off to
place,
the bathroom and
Yeah.
like
And
throw out the
remove your
Depends.
Depends.
Yeah.
Wipe
Oh
yourself down
my
with baby wipes. Are
gosh.
you gonna
Beer
smell like
soaked
piss?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She finds that in
awful.
her tiny bathroom
Right.
trash can.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you flush it.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
You flush it.
Flush that.
I don't know. I've been worn
Wow.
a while. I haven't
This
worn
is
them in a while.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
love
didn't
that
we
story.
tell a story? Didn't we talk about a story about a woman who took a shit at a guy's house and then tried to throw it out the window and then got stuck in the
Yes.
window?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, why
She-
don't
I
you try to
forgot
throw it out
that
the
story.
window?
Because the
don't know.
toilet got stopped up.
And so she was like, I'm just going to
She
take the
tried to, like,
poop and
throw it out the
And then it
window.
got stuck in the window. And then
So
she tried
she-
to climb out to get it.
Yes.
And she got physically stuck in the window.
Oh, my
So the guy
God.
had to come in
and it was
be
like, it was like a Tinder
"What?"
date or something.
Yeah.
It was like they had just
So
met.
she was stuck
Yeah.
in the window,
Yeah.
poop in her hands,
Yeah.
nowhere to go. That's great. That's great. Can't make this shit up.
Stop talking.
No. Stop it. Just stop it.
All right, speaking of stop talking.
Okay, yeah, I know. We've already hit our half hour.
So many of these to do.
Okay, so you guys,
I know,
our
this is
our
how
lovely
fast-
guests,
what happened?
please tell our listeners where they can find you and what they can. I mean, we already
Promote
talked
your
about where
stuff,
they
real
can
quick.
find
HelloEcho.com.
that moment when
EKO.
on echo.com.
Yeah,
So
helloecho.com.
EKO.
Hello, Echo,
Okay, how can they find you
EKO.com.
individually? Like the social medias.
At Sandeep Parikh.
Yep.
If you can spell it, then you deserve
spell it right now.
Follow
Like
me.
it.
Jay.
That's what I was saying. So SANDEEPPARIKH.
Nice.
And I'm Mint Milana. My name is Milana, and then it's Mint Milana, like the cookies, both an A.
Oh, I love that. Oh, like
Okay.
Milano
The
cookies.
feminized.
I love those cookies.
They're so good.
You said that like the cookies. I was like, huh? And I'm like, oh, I love those things.
Mint Milana.
Awesome. And
That's amazing.
And so you guys, we're not letting our guests
Oh, right.
leave without a gift this year.
You're
So
taking
you
me
guys,
home.
You get
Yeah.
Tom.
Get
You
your own
get
Tom.
Tom.
Get
Oh
Tom.
my God. I'm
But
going to teach him so many words.
We need him for the next few hours, and then
Only
whatever.
3 syllables.
No, you guys are both getting copies of King of Tokyo, donated by Yellow, the board game company I am a brand ambassador for, and along with those, you get.
Oh, yes.
Oh, where'd they go? Oh no!
I feel like this
right
was set so well.
Yeah.
You're a brand ambassador.
You
That's
get
just-
exclusive Alisons because I'm a board game character in
Isn't that
this
great?
game, and you can only get these if you go to board game conventions. But you guys get your
Or
own.
be on your podcast.
Or be on
Or
the
out of my pocket, yeah.
podcast.
And a hundred
So you
other
guys
ways.
get,
How does that
get these
feel
things.
to
Yeah.
be sort of immortalized.
Oh, it's
as this-
fucking awesome. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's amazing, right?
Yeah, like I signed this deal to be this board game ambassador, which I was like, I didn't even know that's a job that I could have, but now I have it. And then after we signed the whole deal, they're like, so we're also wondering, would it be okay to make you a board game character? And I'm like, would it be okay? Please, please make me a board
I
game
will pay
character.
you to make me a board game character.
Yeah. Also, this is what my entire family is getting for Christmas. So
Yeah.
you guys are family
Spoiler
now.
alert.
You guys are family now.
Can I brag?
my
I was a
God,
Munchkin.
it's
I'm a
amazing.
Munchkin card.
Oh, that's
What?
pretty.
You are?
Yeah.
That's
There's your
pretty
game.
intense.
Munchkin
Yeah.
Extension pack.
So you guys have games to play over the holidays.
Yes.
Right?
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. We really
Yes.
appreciate it.
This
Good
was
luck
rad.
with
This is
that
amazing.
moment women and all the other
Yay,
stuff
you get,
coming
we
up.
don't just give you booze, we give you toys too.
Yeah.
And food
It's-
and wafts.
And poo
And wafts.
a little
Double
light
wafts.
waft.
I hope we can follow up with your guest that wrote in. I
Yeah.
really want to know how
I
things
know.
went.
Nope.
with
We
it.
will.
Right back.
We will. Yeah, email us in, and then I'll forward it to.
Oh yeah,
Sandeep
yeah.
Milan.
So
you guys can see
Justin,
it.
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah, please, Jason. Let us know how it goes
Good luck, man.
with this lady.
Good luck.
All right, and you guys can email us at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter, halfhourhappyhr. Subscribe to us on whatever you listen to us on, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher. And that is it for day 2 of Drunksmas 2017 of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Sitting in with us, as always, the lovely and talented Tom Super Volcano Krajewski.
So lovely, Tom.
And thank you so much, Sandeep Milana. Thank you so much for coming in.
I'm gonna eat so many more M&Ms now.
I'm only going to eat the ones with your name on it.
Nice.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.